more bullet planner. Hi everyone, so believe it or not, it's time for another bullet journal spread here on my channel. How the heck is this year going by so quickly? Seriously, it's almost April. I'm gonna be moving in like 2 weeks to a house, if you guys don't know. I keep saying this, but I know not everyone watches every single video, so yeah, I'm very excited for that. P.S. Stay tuned for Friday because I'm doing a really cool Crayola drawing challenge. Drawing challenge. It's coming. I am going to start uploading Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday, so 3 times a week. Some of the Tuesdays are going to be vlogs, but other times it might be something artsy crafty. Okay, now without further ado, let's jump right into the April planning. You have arrived in voiceover land, and we're going to work on the title or intro page first. You can probably see that I have all the sketches down for this. I want to make it a watery April showers kind of theme. So I have clouds, raindrops, and they're kind of supposed to be abstract waves at the bottom, but they could also look like wind. So you can see I'm starting out by just going over all of the pencil lines with this black fine liner, and I'm using Faber-Castell, or however you say it. These have been my go-to fine liners for the past few layouts, I want to say. I was using Micron before, which is also a really nice fine liner, and I actually haven't tried my Tombow fine liners yet, so I will let you know what I think of those in the future when I do test them out. I do find when I kind of sketch out the lettering first, it turns out much better than if I were to just kind of freehand it. Either way works, but if you're short on time, definitely skip all the outlines and stuff and just wing it. While you're watching me outline everything in hyper speed, if this happens to get boring for you and you want to chat a little bit in the comment section below, I would love to know more about you guys, my viewers, my subscribers, my SoCraftastic family. I feel like I see a lot of new faces around here, and I don't know anything about you guys, like how you found my channel, what kinds of videos you enjoy the most, anything at all that you want to talk about, share with me, video suggest, start a little conversation, just go ahead and leave it below. Since I am starting to get more personal on this channel again, I'm sharing vlogs, I'm doing more challenges like the blindfolded drawing challenge, and I'm sharing my personality more with you guys. So it got me thinking that it'd be cool if I got to know more about you guys too, and if you do want to continue conversations elsewhere, you can always reach me on Instagram and Twitter. I do reply to public comments a lot more than I will to inbox messages because it just gets overwhelming to check that all the time. I always forget, so I apologize if I haven't replied to you guys in those areas. Back to explaining a little bit about my process. You saw that I erased all the pencil lines after the fine liner was completely dry because you don't want to smear it, and then I am going in with markers, different brands and colors of blue. I have Recollections, ColorIn, and Tombow, and I think that is it for this. Yeah, that's all the different markers that I'm using. I can list those in the description box below if you are interested. And a lot of times when I'm doing things on camera, I tend to mess up a little bit, so you could see that in one of the waves on the very right, or the whatever you want to call this windy wave, I did mess up one of those lines at one point and it did not look good in my opinion, so that's why I made them all thicker in the middle, just the 2 in the middle. I'm actually not mad though that happened. I think sometimes these mistakes happen for a reason and they turn into something better, so you just kind of go with it and flow with it. Basically, don't get frustrated if you mess up in a bullet journal because it's going to happen again and again, unless you're some kind of superhuman. I'm definitely not. And I also messed up coloring the turquoise in, so yeah, that went out of the lines a little bit more than is acceptable to me, so I tried to disguise that a little bit by putting these black dots underneath. I think this does a good job of disguising the mistake and drawing the eye away from that blue outside of the lines. And is it really a video here if Leo McWhiskers does not make an appearance, at least his tail and feet? So yeah, he's always super nosy. Moving on to the next page though, I am filling in the header for this with clouds and another swirly April font and 2018, and then I'm writing the days of the week, and I am freehanding the calendar. You guys, I know that it may look intimidating to try and do straight lines freehand, but trust me, you will save yourself a lot of measuring time and stress and frustration. I cannot stand doing things with the ruler, so I'm happy that I finally decided to start doing it this way. As you probably figured by now, this is the monthly calendar. It's the overview of every single day that exists in this April of 2018. Some months I put the number on the right hand side, others I put it on the left. I don't really know, it just however I'm feeling. Then I'm putting that little pop of color around the clouds, the inside outline of the clouds. Okay, you get what I'm saying though. And I colored in the little tiny raindrops, and then at the bottom I put a quote, probably one of the most cliche and known quotes that I possibly could have chosen, but it says, as you can read, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain. A quote that we all should live by and something that I constantly have to remind myself. Next, I'm doing something brand new to the SoCraftastic bullet journal series, but I'm sure that you guys, if you're avid planners, have done this or seen this in millions of places. So on Google Images and Pinterest, I saw a ton of monthly doodle challenges, like the Doodle a Day or the 30-day challenge, however many days are in the month. So I found this one by Dawn Nicole, by Dawn Nicole. It's the D&D challenge. So for this I created 30 boxes, and then after that I realized that there was a bonus 31, so I'm not going to do the bonus, unfortunately. But I did want to start doodling the first one for you guys, even though I think the point of this is to actually do one doodle every single day, and it's not actually technically April yet, but I still wanted you guys to see, you know, what the gist of this is. And I do want to ask you guys if maybe I should do a video where I actually show you every single doodle that I did. If you guys would be interested in seeing this completed, I guess, let me know if you guys want to see me like filling it out and maybe a time lapse of all the drawings. I can definitely make that possible, just let me know in the comment section. When I was very young, this was probably one of my absolute favorite type of flowers, and I would call them bunnies. I looked at them and I thought they looked like little bunnies, so I've always really liked these flowers. Not the easiest to draw, I didn't find a ton of reference photos, but hey, it works. Next page, this one's kind of boring, not gonna lie, but I am going to be moving on April 12th, so technically like all my stuff will actually be in the house on the 13th. That's when it's getting unloaded. This is just stuff for when I do move in a couple weeks. Stuff that I need to get done there, like if there's any renovations that we want to start right away, if there's something that I want to buy really quickly, like a lawnmower or a new welcome mat or like a full-length mirror or something. Our basement is unfinished, so I'm going to be constantly working on projects. Like I'm going to learn how to help drywall the basement and finish it. I'm going to do a lot of handy stuff, and I'm going to try and help as much as I possibly can. So here's a really messy and slightly out of focus doodle of a house. This isn't actually what my house looks like, but I just, you know, tried to make something really simple, and it turned out, it's okay. But then I made it ridiculous after this cloud by adding some sort of smokestack chimney. Maybe I should add balloons to this doodle and make it the house from up. I think that would make it look cuter. And the final page is actually the most used spread of my entire monthly planner journal. My gosh, I don't know what I'm saying. I love having these weekly overviews is basically what I'm getting at. So I make these as simple as I possibly can, because if I don't finish my entire planning session on the very day that I make the video, then I get very lazy and I don't want to actually do any more weeks, if that makes sense. I just want it all to be laid out for me so I can go in every day while I'm planning and write down the things that I need to do and cross them off, because after all, a bullet journal is supposed to help keep you organized and on track and everything. So sometimes I get frustrated when I don't have it completed ahead of time. It gets me unmotivated to actually fill out anything else. Anyone else get like that? If you enjoyed this video, please take a second to click that thumbs up button below. I would really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. It'll help my video get spread around to recommended on YouTube, because we have officially kind of found out that YouTube does not send videos out to all subscribers, and notifications don't always get sent out every single video. So basically subscribing doesn't really matter anymore, which I've kind of known since about the fall, which is when a lot of people started having random view decreases, and it's really frustrating. But all of you who have still found a way to stick around and see what I'm posting, I appreciate you guys so much, and I thank you so much for watching and supporting me. So yeah, if you want to continue seeing my videos, please click that bell. I hope to see you guys back here on Friday for a really awesome Crayola drawing video that I'm working on. Don't know if you noticed these markers on the desk, but I have been working hard. So that's coming up really soon. I hope to see you guys back and have a great rest of the day. Bye. I feel like a parent saying, no, 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 no. Don't do that, sweetheart. Do more bullet planner, well, that's that. That's a wrap cut.